What's up, everybody? Happy Sunday to all the mothers out there. Happy Mother's Day. We are back. Another explosive episode of Saints and Sinners, Season 6, Episode 6. I Did It to Survive. Let me tell you something. This episode was a motherfucker. Listen, Ella, Leona, Rex, they need to do something because all their enemies was coming for that ass tonight. Like, they were just getting spanked all night long. Ray, Levi, Angela, listen, they are wreaking havoc on the three of them. It's like basically it's like in WWE when you do a six-man tag match. That's pretty much what this is. It's like Rex, Leona, Ella versus Levi, Ray, and Angela. It's they just been getting tagged all damn night. Like just getting that ass spanked. I was like, damn. Like y'all need a victory. Rex and Ella and Leona need to pull together because I'm like, y'all need to regroup because y'all strategies ain't working around here. Y'all listen, they are losing big time. When I say big time, I mean big. They are losing. I'm like, listen, y'all need to do whatever it is y'all do. Y'all need to pray to whoever it is y'all pray to. Because y'all losing out here. Like, they are just whooping y'all ass. Y'all are into some mess. Um, Tony was over it, basically. You know what I'm saying? Like Ella was trying to talk big shit to Tony, talking about, oh, better men have tried to take me down or whatever. I'm like, okay, you talking a little too soon, sweetie. I knew she was about to go down. Listen, you know how you just sit there and wait for that other shoe to drop? I knew that bitch was about to hit the floor. Soon as she was talking all that bullshit, I knew. And the way Levi was looking at her after they was talking, I said, yeah, you about to go down. It was just it's like a bad omen. You know how every conversation is like foreshadowing. Every conversation Ella had was very foreshadowing. It was telling. I was waiting on it because we only had a few minutes left in the episode. I said somebody about to take you down. They're about to chop your ass down to size. Um, because Ella was at that party making power moves and shit. She over there talking to a senator and stuff, trying to bargain with a lunch or whatever. Talking about, oh, let's do lunch with your people. And I was like, I ain't mad at Ella because that's what Ella do. Ella always gonna try to make a power move. That's just her. Um, but Ella was crazy as hell for trusting Levi. I'm like, what were you smoking? Because you wanna know what it is? People like Ella, Leona, and Rex, they have gotten comfortable. They got too comfortable throughout this season, I feel. And they let their guard down. You know what I'm saying? Like big time, let their guard down. Like they were getting too damn comfortable. They were underestimating folks. Ella definitely underestimated Levi ass because she thought Levi was soft or whatnot. Like he ain't gonna, like he not as smart as she is. I'm like, yeah, yes she is. Yes he is. He's just as smart as you are. Because let me tell you something. For months, Levi has been planning all of this for some time to get them back, to get all his enemies back. Him, Ray, they've been planning this shit for quite some time. Levi was playing chess with their asses. Like he was like 4 or 5 moves ahead of them. You know what I'm saying? They thought they was winning. They thought, but they were wrong, dead wrong. Cause I'm like, listen, Levi ain't come to play with you. Ray didn't come to play with you. Like they took no prisoners. They was like, listen, they found a way to take all their enemies down without even touching them. That was some smart ass chess maneuvering that they were doing. They was like, you know what? We could do all of X, Y, and Z without even doing something to you. We ain't even got to physically touch you. We just gonna let all y'all crimes take y'all down. And that's exactly what happened. Because everything Leona, Rex, and Ella have been doing over the years, all of that stuff, all that dirt, that's what's taking them down right now. It's their own shit that's taking them out the game. All that shit done came back on them. And that's all that's happening. All the stuff that they done pulled over the years is being thrown back at them now. Everything that they thought that, oh, we cleaned up this mess, so we did it. No, 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 no. No, you thought, but you were wrong. And Tony was just over Ella because Tony was over everything. He just felt like he spent years trying to put the bad guys away, and for what? They kept getting away with shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he kept trying to put people like Ray Ray and all them in prison for years. You know what I'm saying? And it's like they always come out victorious. And he was just tired of playing by the book. But you know, Ray Ray was like, don't worry about it. He said, you're gonna get your win tonight. He said, you're gonna get a win. Don't worry. Um Christy was just I don't know what she was thinking. I'm like, Christy, you got to be smarter than this. She done left her safe open. I knew something was about to go down when she left that safe open. I said, what were you thinking? You got incriminating evidence on your mama, and you gonna leave the safe open? What the hell is wrong with you? I said, nah, y'all big tripping around Cyprus. I said, nah, what you leave that safe open for? And one of Levi people ended up getting in Chrissy's house and got the envelope out of there. I said, damn, the envelope with the evidence against Ella. Because remember that recording that Ella, that recording that Chrissy done made of Ella? That was like a few seasons ago. I want to say that was probably back in like season 4. I want to say that was season 4, somewhere around here. She made that recording, and I remember she was going to go to the police station and use that shit. But I think she backed out and didn't want to use it. And Levi kept saying, well, shit, if you got dirt on her ass, use it. Levi kept telling her to use it, but she kept talking about, no, that's my mother. So if you ain't want to use it on your mama, what the hell you keep it for? Should have destroyed it. The hell you keep it? Now it done came back to haunt all y'all asses. And I said, damn, Levi must have remembered that she had it there. It was so funny though, watching the beginning of the award show. First of all, let me just mention that everybody looked good at the award ceremony. Everybody was dressed in their Sunday's best. I said, look at all y'all. But Ella had to act the fool on the carpet when she was with Angela talking about in front of the reporters, oh, this my friend, this my good friend. Angela looked at her like, oh, we friends now? She said, in front of the camera, she said, now smile, bitch. I live for Ella. I love her. I would have did the same thing, like, bitch, just smile in front of the cameras. We ain't besties. You know I don't like your ass. Just smile, put up a front and smile. Cheese. But yeah, Ella, I'm like, damn, Christy, and then Christy was talking so much shit to Levi and stuff like that, talking about, oh, my mother's on top and you're not, and like just being mouthy, talking mad shit. And Levi was looking at her like, okay, that's what you think. He said, the funny thing about being on top, he said, it's a long way to fall. And he said, I'm going to be there when that ass fall. He wasn't lying either. Christy really thought like her mama was going to stay on top. I'm like, girl, because of your ass, no, she fell. Thanks to you. In part due to you, she done fell. When they were doing the awards part, like giving him the award, he done had the damn recording. He done turned the recording on. And they done played the recording of Ella when she was yelling at Christy and stuff like that, admitting. Y'all remember that episode when she choked Christy? That episode lives rent-free in my head every day. Where she was admitting to killing Sherry Tucker and just all the dirt. Just all her dirt. She admitted to massive, just massive shit. Just killing folks. Killing Detective St. Charles. I miss St. Charles. I really do. Noah St. Charles. I miss him. He was a hell of a detective. That man was like a dog with a bone. You couldn't get nothing past him. I was so sad when Ella killed him. I said, damn. I was so sad when St. Charles got. I said, nah, St. Charles is so ill. But yeah, so she admitted to killing St. Charles. That recording, she admitted to killing Sherry Tucker. Just all of it. Talking about, oh, I did it to survive. Hence the episode. The title of this episode. I just feel like everybody did everything to try and survive. Even now, everybody trying to survive. That's pretty much the game that they're all in. But Tony was happy because remember, Tony done told Ella. He said, listen, I can't wait to slap the cuffs on your ass. And he finally got his wish in that same night. He slapped the cuffs on her. Ella was getting out that chair like she was trying to make a run for it. I'm like, nah, girl, you're going to have to stay here and take this. You about to go to jail, honey. I was like, now who going to get Ella out of this? Who is going to get her out? Somebody, like, something tell me Ella is not going to be down for long. Something tell me about that. I feel like Ella going to find a way. I don't think this is the end for her. I think she going to cut some type of deal. She going to do something. She going to do something. She going to find a way. That's how Ella is. Ella is a survivor. Like she gotta do something to get out of this. 'Cause I can't see Ella going to prison now. But like I said, everybody not gonna make it out of this show alive or unscathed. Somebody gonna get got or be in jail. And I guess Ella's the first casualty of that. But she should have known better than to trust Levi. She definitely should have known better. You know what I mean? You don't trust no snake like that. Is you crazy? Um, so moving on from that, Ray Ray wasn't playing either because now they done moved on to Jabari. And remember, he already done planted the season Jabari had about Rex. And now he done put the icing on the cake and pretty much told Jabari, he was like, well, you know, I can't give you details about what happened to your pops, but he said Rex can. And Rex knew what was up when he looked at Jabari's face and stuff. He knew something was coming. Rex didn't have to be mean to that old couple though, because it was an old couple when he was sitting there talking to that girl. Some old couple was dancing, and you know the lady made a mistake and backed up into Rex, and Rex looked at her all serious. He was like, "Yeah, well, just be careful." He said, "It's all right. Just be careful. Watch where you moving." I said, "Rex, you ain't gotta be rude. Them people old enough to be your sibling. You ain't gotta be rude to them folks. They just, you know, having a good time. Got a little carried away, Rex." Because Rex, all this episode, Rex just seemed like he was ready to put his pimp hand down. I'm like, keep the pimp hand intact. That's all you gotta do, Rex. Keep it intact. Cause that Ike Turner was channeling to him today. So yeah, once Jabari came up to him and stuff, cause Jabari was fed the fuck up. And I knew at some point it was gonna get to this. Jabari was like, listen, tell me the truth. He said, once you call me your son, he said, tell me the truth if I was ever a son to you or like a son to you. Tell me the goddamn truth. He said, did you kill my father? And you know, Rex ain't had no choice at that point but to admit it. And Jabari was on ready. Jabari had that gun on ready. Rex had to stop him. He was like, listen, don't do all that right here. I feel like even though Rex admitted to killing Jabari's father, I feel like there's more to the story. Like there's details that are missing. Like why did he do it? And that's the biggest thing I want to know. Why? Like what went down back in the day that you had to ice his father? Like what happened? That's what I want to know. That's what I'm hoping we get to. Because before Jabari even attempts to put a bullet in Rex, I need to hear the words. Like why? See, this is why I feel like this was smart on Ray Ray Levi part. This was smart on their part because they used all their enemies' past misdeeds and they used it against them. So that way, I mean, think about it. Ray Ray could have easily put a bullet in Rex. A few times he could have killed Rex. But Ray Ray said, no, I'm going to do this a lot smarter than that. I'm going to have Jabari handle my light work. He was like, nope, I got information. I'm going to give it to Jabari. And it's going to piss Jabari off so much that he's going to kill the motherfucker. That way, I ain't got to lay a hand on you. I ain't got to touch you. It was smart. Same thing with Levi. He wanted to get rid of Ella for the longest. Levi was like, you know what? I'm tired of Ella ass. He said, listen, I'm going to use your shit against you. I ain't even got to do nothing to you. All I got to do is put it out there. I ain't got to touch you. Because you know what? And I said this in my past videos. Levi behaving the way that he's behaving now has been a long time coming. It's been brewing since season 1. His hatred of Ella and stuff like that. It's been brewing. You know what I mean? Like, he got sick and tired of losing to people like Ella and to Rex. He got sick and tired of it. He was like, you know what? If you can't beat them, join them. And Levi knew he couldn't beat them. Not unless he started acting like them and thinking like them. Hell, thinking better than them. And that's what he did. He outplayed them at every turn. You know what I'm saying? It was times where they outplayed him, but he got smarter in his thinking. You know what I'm saying? And that was smart. Like Levi, he definitely played the game very well on this one. I don't know how long it's going to last or if he's going to come out of this unscathed, but so far his plans have been working. They've been genius, actually. Damn ingenious. Levi said, listen, I ain't come here to play with you hoes. I'm going to get the better of y'all ass this time. Y'all been getting me the last couple times, but I got you this time. I done came up with a good ass plan to knock y'all out the park. Same thing with Ray Ray. They all used, you know, everything. I just feel like the reason Leona and them are losing right now is because they underestimated them. They underestimated Levi, and they damn sure underestimated Ray Ray. Because Ella, Rex, and Leona think that, oh, we could use our family connection to Ray Ray to get him to come on our side, you know, make him an ally. None of that shit worked. Because Ray Ray is not like them. Ella, Rex, and Leona are all dangerous. but they're dangerous to a certain extent. They have limits to what they do. Like, yeah, they murdered people, they do whatever, but they got limits still. There's certain things they won't do, and that's what makes them a certain level of dangerous. But then you got a guy like Ray Ray. Ray Ray is a whole different savage. Ray Ray is of a different generation than them, different breed. He's dangerous, but he's a different kind of dangerous. He's that don't fuck with him dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's that type, like, he don't give a damn who you are. And I think what was pissing him off was when Leona kept talking to him at the bar, she kept saying, "Oh, I'm your mother. We think alike. We this." That I think that was the turning point for him even more, that he needed to get rid of her, because she kept saying, "Oh, I'm your mother. We think alike." It was pissing him off, is what it was doing. It was pissing him off even more because he never seen her as a mother. You know what I'm saying? The woman that raised him was his mother. Leona ain't nothing to him. That's how he see her. But yet you want to play that "I'm your mother" card. It pissed him off. Because to him, he was like, yo, I don't have no connection to you other than DNA. That's all I got. And Christy messed up by telling him, oh, Leona's dying. She need a kidney. You need to get tested. You just gave him ammunition. Why you do that? And Leona was pissed when Ray Ray told her, oh, Christy told me about your condition. Leona was pissed. Because I'm like, dude, you just gave away something that, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you tell somebody about their health issue, that's a vulnerability. You just gave away her damn kryptonite right about now. You gave away her power. That was her power. People not knowing that she was sick like that, certain, like, her enemies and stuff not knowing that gave her that power still. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just gave that shit up. I'm like, Christy, what was you smoking? And that's what I'm saying. She did that stupidly because I'm like, y'all underestimating Ray Ray right now. Y'all think this man got a heart. Like, somewhere deep down, he got a heart. No, he don't. That man will kill anybody. He don't care. Ray Ray don't give a damn who you are. Mama, daddy, grandma. He don't give a shit. That man will ice you. And Leona should have known something was up when he came over there trying to be all sympathetic, talking about mama. Now all of a sudden he calling her mama. She should have known something was off right then and there. That he grabbed her and stuff like that. He told her, he was like, listen, he said, I'm going to make sure your ass don't get a kidney in this whole state. He said, I'm going to make sure of that. He said, I'm going to make sure you died in pain, like you in pain up until your last breath. I was like, see, y'all need to stop underestimating this man. He don't give a damn that you his mom. He don't care. He don't care. I wonder who Leona called, because Leona called somebody talking about some change of plans. I was like, say, girl, what you about to do? But that's what I be saying, though. People like Leona and them, they not going to go down easy. You might get the best of them, but they not going down without a fight. And something tell me Leona got a plan, because Leona's a survivor. That's what she do. She done been in sticky situations before, but this one might just be, something she might not be able to get out of. I hope she can, but Lord knows. I don't know. I'm going to be praying for you, though. Keep hope alive. So anyway, moving on from that. Kendrick. Lord have mercy, Kendrick. Kendrick is too damn trusting for me. I've been saying this since episode 1. I'm like, since the season started. I'm like, Kendrick, stop being so damn trusting. Like, he done got the documents from Upsurge for Statia's foundation. This fool done amended the documents and put Anna down as a trustee. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? A trustee? Even Tamara was looking at him like, what? She was like, you sure? She said, because you just met this girl. Something about Tam's facial expressions tell me she know more about Anna than what she's saying. Because she looked very uncomfortable and very uneasy when she was talking to Kendrick about Anna. And remember, recent episodes prior to this, every time she's around Anna, or even when she first met Anna, she kept giving these facial expressions. Like she was uneasy about it. I'm like, Tam, what do you know about this girl that you're not saying? Because her facial expressions are a dead giveaway that you know more than what you trying to say. Like, you ain't been saying shit, and that's the problem. Like, speak up. If you know something about this girl that people in town don't know, especially Kendrick, say something, girl. I'm like, what the hell are you doing? And Tam gonna sit there and sign the papers. I'm like, No, tell him no. Don't sign nothing. So he told Anna about it or whatever. Anna trying to give up this little act like, oh, I don't know about that. I don't know. Girl, please. And of course, she signed the papers. And when they hugged, she had this little look on her face, a little funny little look. I say, yeah, this chick is bonkers. I was like, yo, what is her game? Like, I kept thinking before, like, she was trying to take over Stacia life and stuff like that. But something is very off with this girl, and it's been off. Like, who trashed her apartment and stuff? Remember that? Like, what is going on with her? Um, so they were talking about going home and whatnot until he saw Ray Ray. So now Kendrick gonna run up on Ray Ray and stuff. Ray Ray was about to get hood very quick. He was about to forget where he was at for a second. Cause Ray Ray had that gun ready. Ray Ray said, I'm just sitting there like, Kendrick, you better back your little ass back before Ray Ray fill you up. Cause I'm like, listen, that beef with Ray Ray, you don't want that, Kendrick. You are no match for Mr. Ray Ray, sir. Now you better go sit down. Settle down now. Your mama, your daddy, Leona, can none of them really handle Ray Ray right now? You think you can? You better bag back. You know that man about 4 feet taller than you, so you better go sit your little ass down. Go get you some Lucky Charms or something, son. You better go sit it down. That beef for Ray, you don't want it. Sorry. You know, not to underestimate Mr. Kendrick, but I'm like, you don't want that smoke. You don't want that. Um, so basically, Ray Ray was making like little subliminal threats and stuff to Sapphire, aka Anna, because he was like, you ain't been returning my calls. He said, you ain't been showing up to work. He was like, I'm disappointed. He said, you know, I don't like disappointments. I said, uh-oh. And then when he walked away, he was sitting over there talking to his boy and stuff. It looked like he was instructing him to do something. I said, okay. Um, So Anna, she ended up leaving or whatever, telling Kendrick like, nah, this your family. You gotta stay. You gotta be around your moms and stuff because he already tried to kill her. So you gotta stay. So she leave, and even Christy was trying to warn Kendrick about Anna. She was like, you don't really know her. Like, you don't know nothing about this girl like that. You know, are you trying to basically like in your mind think that she's Stacia or something like that, like Stacia 2.0 or something like? Confusing the situation for, you know, and he was like, I'm not stupid, da 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 da. I'm like, Kendrick, you are being a little stupid. I'm like, sir, pay attention. Like, you like going head first into this whole thing with Anna without even really knowing the girl. Keep saying, oh, this is what Stacia would have wanted. How would you know that? You don't know what Stacia would have done in this situation. You just you just making yourself think that's what Stacia would want. So he ended up going home. Dude, he ended up going home. He clicking the little garage opener, like click, click, it's not working. I'm like, like, why your garage opener ain't working? So he get out the car, the key to the front door not the key to the front door not working. I said, hold the hell on. What you mean? First, your garage opener is not working. That I can understand because sometimes, you know, they malfunction or the battery fucked up. But your front door key that you just used that day ain't working today. It ain't working now. And I'm pretty sure you used it at some point in the same day. And now all of a sudden that's not working? I said, hold the fuck on. What's going on? So he knocking on the door for Anna to open the door. She not coming to the door. So then he look up, and you see Anna all up in the window looking like just staring at him. And he telling her, yo, open the door. My key's not working. Open the door. I'm like, fool, your key ain't working because this heifer done changed the garage opener in your ass and the locks. How the fuck she do all that fast at night? Like, what the hell is going on with this girl? Like, was she in there being held hostage by one of Ray Ray people or something? Like, what is going on? Kendrick. Lord have mercy. Kendrick. Get it together. How she do all of that though? Oh my Lord. The crazy. And speaking of crazy, Josie. I was rooting for Josie. You know, this whole season I was on Josie's side. I'm like Josie. I was on her side the whole fucking season so far because I understood why she wanted, to be around Miles and stuff like that and make sure he was straight and, not being taken away from her. But she done turned this whole shit into misery. Like, she done turned into Kathy Bates. I'm like, what the hell is you doing, Josie? Like, she trying to keep that man from phones, from civilization. She won't let him do shit. Like, she got a watchful eye under this man. I'm like, oh, hell to the no. Um, so Miles done had enough. Miles said, listen, I'm tired of this ish. This fool, like, he not taking none of the pills she been giving him. He been stacking them up. Um, he put one of the pills in her drink and mixed it up. So that way, he could try to make a getaway. But the damn car wouldn't work. I was like, damn, he done got all the way outside, got in the car, the bitch ain't working. I'm like, oh hell. Then he sitting there trying to put the key back, and her ass done popped up from the couch like the Undertaker. You know how Undertaker and Kane used to pop up back in the day when you knock them down the ring? They just like all fast as shit. What are you doing? Josie was on his neck this whole episode. She was just watching him like a hawk. Like she'll turn around quick as fuck. I'm like, Josie, let that man go. Like she was just wilding. So he ended up sneaking the cell phone or whatever because Tim was at the party at the award show looking good as ever. Let me just reiterate, everybody looked good as shit. Tim was looking bomb. She walk up to Rex saying, "Oh Rex, so you're not gonna ask me to dance?" And because Rex still mad at her for kicking him out of Upsurge, but he danced with her and stuff. And little do he know she had slipped his cell phone out of his back pocket. So then once she, mission accomplished, she started picking a fight with his ass, and she was like, "So I know your ass been helping Josie." And once she mentioned that, Rex ain't want to talk to her no more. So she grabbed Rex. When I tell you Rex took them glasses off so fast, his inner Ike Turner was coming out. Rex looked at, he said, "You done lost your damn mind." He said, "You better back up off me, little girl." Rex was ready to listen. He was ready. That pen was getting strong. It was getting strong. He was about to all. It took that. It took an act of Congress for Rex to hold that in. Like for Rex not to run up on her and hit her. I know it took a lot for Rex not to tag that face. I know it took him a minute. Cause I'm willing to bet if it was any other female and if they was in private, he would have not turned her on her ass just that fast. I know he would have, cause he had that look in his face like, yo, if we wasn't in public right now, he had that look like I would have fucked you up. Like you better go on about your day. You better go on about your business. He was like, listen, you got money. He said, you the CEO, you got all the money and the power. He said, shit, find them yourself. I ain't gonna tell you nothing. So she used his phone or whatever and looked at his call log and stuff like that and found the burner phone number. Because fucking Miles can't make no outside phone calls. So she ended up calling the phone. He answered and, like telling her, like, Josie got me, whatever. I'm in this little isolated ass house. So she started pinging it or whatever, trying to ping the location, trying to find his location or whatever on her phone. That damn Josie done came up in there, snatched the phone. And Tam had to try to calm her ass down, like, listen, we could work this shit out, we could talk about it. Josie done snapped. Like Josie is not trying to negotiate nothing. She ain't trying to talk about nothing. Josie done snapped on that ass. Josie said, listen, I don't want to talk about shit. Like she done snapped. And now she done got Miles all duct tape all on his mouth. And Miles trying to let her know, like, listen, you might as well let me the fuck go, because Tam on her way up here, so you might as well let me go. It was like, it's only a matter of time for she get here. I really hope Tam is smart enough to call some type of reinforcements, because I'm like, once you start dealing with a crazy person, ain't no negotiating with them. Because now that Josie knows that your ass is on the way, she gonna be locked and ready for you. Because remember, Rex got a closet full of guns in that house. And Tam don't know that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you better be bringing some backup with you. You better be bringing a whole armored guard with you. The whole armed guard with you. Because, listen, you're going to need some heavy artillery. That chick got all type of guns in that damn closet. You better do something. Don't just be going up in there all blind now. But yeah, this episode was the shit. I love on Saints and Sinners when they do these types of episodes, like where everybody just all together in one room at a big party. I love that shit. I love every episode, but those party episodes, that's when you know some heavy shit about to go down. But I love it because they never disappoint on this show. They never do. Um, but yeah, hit the comment section. Let me know what y'all thought about it, and I will see y'all all later. Have a great night. Peace.